Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, hello. Welcome back to the channel, Surrender to the Flow Tarot, and I am Denise, and I am going to do a general reading for the collective of fire signs, and I'm going to ask 4 questions. We're going to use 2 oracle decks and then a tarot deck for advice and for clarifying if we need to clarify. So the 4 questions are: what are your patterns? What is holding you back? What is your truest, highest purpose? And what steps can you take to get there? All right, so here we go. And we're going to use the Urban Crow Oracle and the Isis Oracle. And I'll figure out the tarot when we get there. Okay. I just wanted to give a heads up for people who are picking up on this from my energy wise. My very best cat in the whole world, who has been my best friend for 12 years, Luna, passed away yesterday. We had to put her down. She had a tumor. And today is the day that we celebrate her birthday. And today is also Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to all y'all. Actually, that's why I chose this reading. I wanted to do self-love for Love Day. I'm a little, whatever. Okay, so R.I.P. Luna. And here we go. Spirit. Tell me, what are the patterns? What is holding back collective fire signs? Spirit, message you have, the patterns and what's holding back fire sign collective. Spirit, what messages do you have about the patterns and what's holding back the fire sign collective? I only take flippers that flip over my thumb. Okay. Patterns. Spirit tells me the patterns for the fire sign collective. It's holding back the fire sign collective. It's holding back. These cards are so pretty. Okay, I'm going to use the Isis Oracle. Tell me what's the true purpose and steps they can take to get there for the fire sign collective. Spirit guide, fire sign collective. What's your message for the fire sign's truest purpose and the steps they can take to get there? What's your truest purpose? What's truest purpose of the fire sign? Oh, I got 2. I'm going to flip them and see if I'm going to use them both as your truest purpose. I think so. Okay, interesting. That has not happened for anybody else. All right, fire signs. You all fiery and explosive and expansive. All right. Spirit, what can the fire sign collective do to get there to their highest purpose? Someone else got this. Maybe I got, no, who got this? Air signs, I think. Okay. Give me a minute to look over stuff, okay? Oh, this is going to be really intense, guys. So get yourselves ready. Get some water, get a drink, smoke some weed right now, settle in, get a journal, get some paper and a pen. Wow. This is so beautiful. I don't know if I need the book. Okay. Your underlying is teamwork. Aren't they beautiful cards? So that means that you work best in collaboration and communion with other people, and that you are committed to working with the team. You do what it takes. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Is your thing, though. It's your jam. And like, so it's not just about being around other people and a part of it, it's also contributing to it, keeping the cycle flowing, right? Okay. Your patterns are perspective, and what holds you back is fear. Feeling like the air of this. So that's like the mental and the 3D versus the 5D. So patterns, perspective being your pattern. The positive of that, I want to read it just to make sure there's not a different. Most of these read pretty true to what the word is. Right, it's the hangman, right? But it's also intuition. It's like the hangman and hermit. It's your ability to have a connection to the truth and to be able to do what it takes to get there. So if that's like a new path, you take a step back and you look. And you look, you're an observer. It's like being an observer. So that's your pattern. That's like what your kind of like, not life purpose, but inherent drive is. The one thing that like is inherently in you always. It's what the seed was born from, to make you. Okay. So the negative of that would be small thinking, would be anxiety, would be letting fear, of course, overtake it and block your perspective. I channel better when I let myself go, and so, I'll look like this, half asleep. And that's just the way that it is. I'm not half asleep. I just look that way. Okay, so those are dope. The reds are like really catching my eye. And the yellows. Don't forget at your center, at your core, you are fire and you are gold, you are light. You are creation. You are creation. Literally. And you are fire signs. That's what you're all about. Okay, so here we go. This is like Nobody else got 2, and I did 2 other. I did air and water, and you guys are the 3rd. So for your truest purpose. I don't ever know where I'm looking. No, this was the first one. Magic and ritual. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Effect in the 3D can be created through the 5D. Heart-centered ritual can support your inner path in the physical world. You are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice as you grow in grace, love, ability, and wisdom, applying your inner beauty to transform your outer world. This is your truest purpose, okay? And you got past life, present power. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. It's an awakening. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. Okay. I want to talk about those. Do I? Hold on. No. I'll talk about them in a minute. Sorry. What steps you can take to get to your highest purpose is Wings of Isis. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into this human culture. This oracle also brings you angelic assistance, intervention, and confirmation too. This is the steps you take to get to your truest purpose. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm having a weird feeling. It's like I'm separating, like I'm getting pulled backwards somewhere. Okay. What underlies all of that is the pyramid of light psychic protection. As a being of light, darker energies may at times seek to interfere with your spiritual progress. There is nothing to fear and only more awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. The pyramid of light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is now time for that interference to cease completely through loving divine power. So, this whole reading screams to me that you are a starseed, a light worker, and you are very much not of this earth, and are still very much aware of that and possess a very high level of awareness, which means a high level of abilities. You feel me? Because you can only be as capable and able as aware as you are. You know what I'm saying? As your awareness is. So the teamwork is interesting, right? Because that was your underlying over here, teamwork. And then the underlying over here is about psychic protection from darker beings, which could be the flip side of teamwork, you know? Your perspective, right? It's beautiful, it's otherworldly, it's life-changing. It's new path forming and forging. It's awakenings and stuff. And that's what your highest purpose is, magic and ritual. So it's the magician and it's the hermit. It's the magician, the high priestess, and the hermit. You know, it's the act. Your truest purpose is to honor your abilities for magic And to do that through ritual. And you are calling, because you are calling upon your past lives, your ancestors and your ascended masters. You are part of that family. You are part of that family. It's very strong ties to that. You have a purpose unlike the majority. You are a forger, a path maker, a path paver, and an opener. You create, you birth. You are the inspiration. That's what it is. You guys are the inspiration that births divine power and divine activation in anyone who comes across you and your energies. That's so dope. And I'm like really happy for you guys. And so if this is all like, you're like, what the? This is who you are, and this is what you're capable of underneath. This is who your authentic self is. And your fear is holding you down. I don't think I need to clarify any of this, because I think it's super duper. Actually, teamwork just yelled at me, even though it's not even, it's just underlying. We're going to use the Aquarian Tarot, and we're going to clarify teamwork, and we're going to also get advice. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, that's dope. That is checks and balances. That's reassessment. That's knowing when to do it. That's saying, okay, here's this project. Here's my goal. And it's going to take, this long. And so when I get to this point, I'm going to check in on these things and then add more things to my list. And when I get to this point, I'm going to check in on this and so on. You feel me? That's what this means. And so that's equal balance teamwork. And that's how you work best. Oh, this is a good reading, man. I feel like solid, son. Okay. Your advice, pull some advice from Spirit for you guys for overall. Spirit overall advice. I realized I didn't reshuffle it. I don't need to, but it didn't flip. So the Ace of Wands, confidence in yourselves and in your abilities to move. I just was like, oh my God, did I forget to hit record? Okay. Overall advice for the Fire Sign Collective is the Tower. I'm feeling this as towers aren't always bad. And if a tower happens, the crumbling of a tower, it's necessary. So that's divine timing, to trust in divine timing, to let things unfold and don't control them, but to be careful what you're contributing towards a future tower moment that you can prevent. Okay. Okay. So that was your reading, Fire Sign Collective. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. And if you watched it this long, if you could give a like or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. And think about subscribing if you watched this long, because that helps me, because it will allow me, the more views and stuff I get, the more time I'll be able to devote to doing this, and the more often I will be able to do readings. So, and it's free for you guys. All right. Thank you. Till next time. Bye, guys.